the elite island resort properties. So this is all of my contact information. I am the West Coast BDM. However, I don't care where you live. You are more than welcome to email me, text me, give me a call. Just text me before you call me so that I make sure I answer the phone. Um, it's my job is heads in beds, and if I can help you get people down to the destination, I am more than happy to do that. And I can also connect you with your area BDM. Right now, we have more road shows going on all over the country, going on right now in the Midwest. Mine were last week, all through California and Arizona. So if you do our specialist program, that is the way you are guaranteed an invite to these major events that we're having. They're a lot of fun. We've had hotel giveaways. We've had all of our hotel partners join us. So they are absolutely amazing. So if you follow Narelle or Allie, Renee, Sean, or myself, or Rod, we've all been posting all the different things that have been going on and how great they have been. And now, of course, we're gearing up for a travel owners forum taking place in Antigua at the end of this month. I believe it starts on Friday. And then our Black Pineapple Awards, which are going to commence on December 5th. So a whole bunch of great things going on, and being the specialist is definitely the way you get to participate in all these other wonderful things that we do. So this is our amazing team. So feel free to reach out to any of them. I keep telling them they have to add all their emails onto this slide, so eventually we'll get that done. So like I said, most important thing, our specialist course takes about a half an hour to complete the whole entire thing. 8 short little modules, each has a 10-question quiz at the end of it, and then another quiz all the way at the end. Then you get the wonderful Antigua and Barbuda Specialist logo that you can use on your websites, put them on your business cards, add them to your Facebook pages, just let everybody know that you really are a destination specialist, and see what kind of bookings you can get just from that alone. And then, of course, for doing this and getting your bookings, we reward you. However, it is going to a second platform. So after you complete the specialist course, you sign up and register again for the Antigua Barbuda Awards. You earn 100 points for every room night booked. And 2,000 points equals a $100 gift card. Then there's other things like free nights at some of the elite island resort properties and some of the other hotels as well. We just keep adding to what you can use as your rewards, even to guarantee yourself a spot on one of the fam trips. So many different ways that you can use your points. So just take a look into that. But you do have to register again. So that little black box that says sign up now, don't use your password that you did for the specialist course. Go into that box, put your email in there, and then sign up for that. So we're going to start with, where are we located? Eastern Caribbean, right above Montserrat, right behind St. Kitts and Nevis. So from the East Coast, it's a hop, skip, and a jump. From the West Coast, not so easy. But we do have the daily flights out of Miami. 2 daily flights out of Miami. We have the Delta flights out of Atlanta, American Airlines out of JFK and Charlotte as well, JetBlue out of JFK, United Airlines out of Newark, and Frontier out of San Juan. So plenty of different options for you to get down to the destination. And we, of course, are keeping our fingers crossed for something possibly from Texas or the Chicago area in the very near future. So we keep asking. So one of these days, I'm sure the airlines will get sick of us and finally give us the flights that we want. At least we hope. Fingers crossed. We do have a wonderful airport. The airport code is ANU. It is a state-of-the-art airport. You get off the airplanes into a nice air-conditioned airport. No more getting off the planes onto the tarmac, even though I kind of miss that. We do have a wonderful executive lounge and fast track services. The fast track services is commissionable through several of the different tour operators, as well as you can book it direct. Commission rates on that, you'd really have to check on that one on your own independently. The executive lounge, if you have that Capital One Venture X card, you can actually get into the airport lounge. So it is a great opportunity for you to enjoy some last minute wonderful food at the airport, as well as great Wi-Fi. And there is an outdoor patio area that is absolutely wonderful. So you can sit there and even get the last rays of sun while having a mimosa waiting for your flight. We have the new electronic immigration forms, very easy to complete. Just scan your passport, enter the required information that's needed, take a picture of the QR code that you get at the end. And then that's the way you get in and out of the destination. So very simple, very easy to do. Antigua is known as one of the most romantic destinations. It is absolutely beautiful. It is #1 for weddings and romance, but it's also for so much more. We are the first official wellness destination by the World Wellness Association. We have been awarded the title of best destination for meeting and incentives and other meeting space as well. So a lot of different awards this year that we're very happy about. We've also gotten the award for Best Tourism Authority. So we're pretty happy with everything that we do. And of course, I'm just going to go real quickly into some of the activities that we have, but I swear we have anything you can possibly think of, even including one all-natural beach, so something for every single client that you can possibly think of. But Stingray City is amazing, all the different water sports. The scuba diving is fantastic. Another group that you can bring down, scuba diving groups. And of course, we have the zip lining, the donkey sanctuary, every kind of mud toy that you can possibly think of. The horseback riding is absolutely amazing. And the other best way to get groups down, especially from where I live, is just say we have pickleball, and it's so easy to get a group going, especially now with all these wonderful pickleball places that are out and around. Like we have electric pickle, chicken and pickle. I know they're all over the place, all around the country. Just walk right in and, give them your business card and say, I have these fantastic properties. I can even get you a brochure, not that you can see it because it doesn't want to show on my screen, for a pickleball travel guide for Elite Island Resorts. And their courts are all brand new. They're extremely well taken care of. They do have pros at each one of the resorts, and it's very easy to set up a group, reserve the court time, and all that type of stuff. We also have golf, so you can do a pickleball and golf trip. The golf rates are absolutely wonderful. As an example, it costs about $150 for a round of golf, including your golf club rentals and the golf cart. So really very reasonable. So just something to keep in mind. And of course, sports fishing. Guys love to go fishing. Even some of us ladies do. Another great, easy group to put together. And we have properties all over the place that make it really easy for you to coordinate all of this. We also have our wonderful Shirley Heights, the longest running barbecue party in the Caribbean. And that takes place every Sunday and Thursday. So that's just a wonderful place to go and enjoy the destination and really check out the wonderful and amazing views. At Elite Island Resorts, they have their own catamaran. It's the Calypso Cat. So this is available for the clients. Of course, it's at an additional charge, but you can even, if you have a group coming down, you can rent out the entire Calypso Cat for your group. And then for Elite Island Resorts, they also have their own safari company, which is Pink Panther Safari. And this is owned by the group of women that you see in that picture. So this is an all female owned and operated excursion company that is available through Elite Island Resorts. So the Elite Island Resorts, the ones in Antigua are Hammock Cove, which is a 5-star virtuoso, Galley Bay, which is another 5-star all-inclusive. Veranda, Pineapple, and St. James Club are all strong 4-star properties, some offering different amenities than other, but all are absolutely fantastic on great beaches. Elite Island Resorts has their own BDM. Her name is Jessica Berman. I put her information up on the screen for you. They also have their own travel agent website, and the website is eliteislandresorts.com, and the travel agent password is elite. capital letters, lowercase letters, a mix of them, however you want to type elite into there, gives you access to that where you can get all the different pricing of the resorts. And it's a super simple website to use. Or you can call and do the bookings where they have the most amazing reservation specialists on location right in Florida, that the reservation specialist that you start speaking with will be the one that helps you with your whole group or even your single bookings. So they are a fantastic company to work for. They also have the best rewards program in the travel industry. So it's currently 20% commission that you receive 14 days prior to your client's arrival. And this is for direct bookings. So just make sure it's direct bookings. A $100 gift card to thank you. So take that $100 gift card, register your nights with Antigua and really double dip. One free night for every 7 nights booked directly with the resorts. And of course, all other specials that are going on, including the travel agent rates for any time during the summer season. I'm going to call it $124 a night per person, all inclusive. And you can get up to 2 rooms at that rate. The rate is $99 per night. However, the Elite Island Resorts do have a $25 a night per room, what they call resort fee. However, the resort fee is not just for your housekeeping and your internet. It's actually something for the employees. So it's really something that goes towards them. So I wouldn't consider it, like when you go to Vegas and you have this $50 a night fee that makes no sense whatsoever. For the internet and use of the pool, this fee is structured a little bit differently, and all of the employees are very grateful that, Elite Island Resorts has done this because it goes towards, bonuses and different things like that. So it's not an actual resort fee, it's an all-inclusive resort. A lot of people don't tip. We have a lot of people that come from the UK down to the destination. So it's very different being a traveler from the US and how we seem to leave money all over the place as opposed to people from other countries that really do not tip at all. So just a little info on that. Then we have the new Black Friday deals for summer of 2026 that you can book up until November 30th for travel between May 1st and September 30th of 2026. They're different for each of the resorts. St. James Club is 7 nights free, a $250 resort credit for either private dinners on the beach, all different types of things, spa. So you can use that $250 credit. Plus, they have the additional $250 instant savings at a whole bunch of the other resorts where you're not going to find these rates through any of the other tour operators. They're only available through Elite Island Resorts. So this is the one about St. James Club. And St. James Club, the 7 nights free is only in the adult section of the resort. So they have the amazing Royal Suites, which is the adults only section. They have their own pool. They have that wonderful setup overlooking Mormona Bay. It's just a fun place to stay. The rooms are beautiful. They're huge and they've just been redone, and I haven't seen the redo yet. I can't wait to go and visit and check everything out. But we're going to start over at Hammock Cove. And now this resort sits right by Devil's Bridge, so another wonderful spot that you can go and walk to. And it's also very near Pineapple Beach Club and the Veranda Resort. There are no longer exchange privileges between any of the properties. That was done up until last year. And since the resorts are pretty much running at close to full occupancy, they have now taken that away. And when I get down there next week, I will find out exactly what is going on, if they're going to let you pay to go to one of the other properties, or if that's just going to be a no-no from now on. So I will definitely follow up with Nina and, make sure that information gets out to everyone. This property is absolutely amazing. All the rooms have basically a waterfront view or very close to that. Everything is just absolutely amazing. The service here is 5 star, absolutely amazing. It's look, excuse me, located on the corner of Antigua. Sorry, I'm gonna start coughing again. And I'll show one of these maps each time I put up one of the resorts because you'll see how they're scattered around the destination. There's one to the south, there's one to the three to the east, and the one on the west coast. So just think 5 star luxury, bubbles and oysters on Thursdays, bubbles and caviar on Saturdays, your own ambassador that gives you a cell phone that you can call him from off property if you're out on an excursion, and tell him what you'd like to have in your room. You can call him at 3 o'clock in the morning and say you want lamb chops and something else, and all of a sudden it'll appear at your room. They are absolutely phenomenal when it comes to the service here. The resort is beautiful. Every inch of these rooms has been used just absolutely amazing. And then they just added 5 more that are a little bit bigger than these. So they're really special as well. They have Michelin star dining. Arena's Bistro is absolutely amazing. The food is fantastic. Wednesday night is the 7 course dining option. I actually have a couple of travel advisors there right now checking it out. But the food is amazing. They have a rum bar. They have their own pink gazebo right on the water that they can do weddings at. This is one of the properties that doesn't take any more than 5 rooms as a group, just because there's only 50 rooms in total. So if you had, unless you're doing a complete buyout, if you had one group of 30 people there, that would be totally insane and really ruin it for anyone else. But this property is absolutely fabulous. They have 6 pickleball courts. The Nobody Knows Bar is one of my favorite places to go. And it's got a tiered pool that is absolutely amazing, and then a wonderful beachfront. So we always used to say we had 365 beaches. Well, when they opened Hammock Cove, they put in that 366. So now we have one for leap year as well. And it's just an absolutely stunning property. Can't go wrong with this one. The spa is amazing. They just redid some of the areas. They just added Sir Rob's, the steakhouse, which the meats are aged and just to perfection. And of course, the wonderful outdoor spa. I love just sitting here in this wonderful, like, quiet area. It's absolutely wonderful. They do the wine tasting, rum tasting. They have an art gallery tunnel that you can walk through, and that leads you from the beach over to the spa and to Sir Rob's. So just absolutely spectacular and amazing. Then Galley Bay Resort. This is new to being a Virtuoso property. And having that said, they now offer, and they used to not before, they now offer room service. They now offer drink service on the beach. So everything that had to get them up to be the Virtuoso standards, this property has put into effect. And this is the only one of the elite island resorts that does not have a regulation pickleball court. And we're waiting to see if that happens. So right on the beach, this beach is absolutely phenomenal. It's a nice, long walking beach. There's only 4 categories of rooms here. The premium beachfront, those are the ones that don't have anybody on top of you. They're the 1 level buildings. The deluxe beachfront and the superior beachfront, you can pick any one of those rooms and you definitely will not be disappointed. Your clients will think you're like a rock star superstar with picking this resort for them. The food is amazing. The staff, bar none, absolutely fabulous. They have their own garden there. They grow all their own vegetables. They even replenish all their own trees from the nursery that they have there. They have all the different, you know, um, plants and flowers and trees. Everything's labeled so you can go on this amazing nature walk right through the property. They have bicycles that you can ride around property as well. They have fishing poles for the lagoon that you can do catch and release. It's also a bird sanctuary, so they have all the different birds and different things that you'll see around the property labeled. And dining here at the Gogan restaurant is just absolutely wonderful under the stars in your own little private area. They do have tables that will see up to, I think, eight. So if you do wind up going with a group of friends or having other people that you meet, your clients meet on vacation, this is a wonderful place that they can go to as well. The Sea Grapes restaurant is where the breakfast will be. And they have, order off the menu. It's not just a buffet. The Barefoot Grill is your kind of barbecue food. And then Ismay's restaurant is the specialty restaurant. That one does have an upcharge. However, it is definitely worth it. And what's cute about Ismay's, even though they do that, they invite all the repeat guests to come to dinner there. So it's like kind of one of those places where you always feel like you're at home. This resort has a very big repeat following. So they have the most amazing rum shack, which I absolutely love, with all different types of rum from all around the world. And they open that on certain nights of the week, and it's a real nice conversation place. The Sea Grapes Bar is where all the entertainment will happen. And then the TP bar is what we're looking at right now. But they have nice entertainment at night. Doesn't go too late into the evening, but definitely enough fun for everybody to be had. They have a wonderful boardwalk that goes right in front of the Sea Grapes restaurant and bar with a whole bunch of Adirondack chairs. And it's just the most special place to sit out and listen to the waves and enjoy the music. So, really, one of those resorts that makes you feel like you're part of it. Like, not that you're home, but that you're in a very comfortable and relaxing type of environment. And there are only 98 rooms here. So another one that's very boutique, where you get amazing service because the property is not very huge. The coffee shop is absolutely wonderful. They make their own ice cream. It is absolutely wonderful. And of course, all the different specialty coffees that you can get at Starbucks, you can get right there on property as well. And all of the Elite Island resorts do have these wonderful specialty coffee shops. I'm a caramel macchiato girl, and I can get that every time I'm on island as well. So they have around the pool, which is in between the Goguen cottages and the beach. There's this wonderful pool that makes you feel like you're in a mountain lakes pool with the decor and the trees around it. They all have the button that you can push, and somebody from the bar comes in, will bring you, your beverages or whatever you'd like. And it's just absolutely amazing. These are definitely some of my favorite properties. They have all of the non-motorized water sports, as did Hammock Cove as well. The clear kayaks and the paddle boards are absolutely wonderful. This beach, depending on the winds, does get a little bit of a rolling wave. But I'm from the East Coast, and even when it's at pretty much its worst, it's still not like being at the Jersey Shore. So just to kind of, they'll have a red flag out, and I'll be like, this is a normal day at, Seaside Heights. But anyway, just my little notes on everything. Their spa is totally unique because it's all outdoor and it's all in these thatched huts. It is just absolutely spectacular. Or you feel like you're in a jungle paradise when you're at this spa. It's just absolutely lovely. The products are fantastic. This is the yoga pavilion. So they do yoga at night. They do all different things, cooking, movie nights, you name it, they always have something going on. So here's the picture I was looking for. This is just pure perfection when you want to watch the sunset. It's absolutely amazing. Pineapple Beach Club. Now, this is where definitely pay attention for your groups because all of these properties are absolutely amazing. Pineapple Beach Club just opened at the beginning of this week. It was closed for 3 months, getting some major renovations. So they redid the whole area out by the Sly Mongoose Bar. They did basically all new doors and windows along the whole property, updated the furnishings, updated the different restaurants. I can I get there on Thursday and I can't wait. I am so excited. I'm like my bags are already packed. I can't wait to go. Um, the beach is absolutely amazing. They have the sun loungers in the water. They have five great restaurants. They have all different types of room categories, even from the garden view rooms. Um, you can still see the beach. And then the waterfront rooms that are all the way over to the left, those are, of course, my favorite because they have the mangroves in front of them and they're totally private and the view is absolutely amazing. So my favorite place to sit in the morning is just over there and watch the sunrise. They're also home to the outhouse, which is kind of a really fun thing. It's been part of Pineapple Beach Club since it first opened. It was the shack where all the employees used to go and cook. And the guests started wandering up there because they could smell the chicken and the ribs and everything cooking. So it became part of the resort that lasted through all the different changes that went on. This property went from Pineapple Beach Club to another resort to the Grand Pineapple, Sandals Grand Pineapple. And then Sir Barrett bought the property back, changed it into an adults only property, and it is absolutely amazing. It's so much fun from karaoke at night to the carnival party to the white party. Um, I've been just looking at the new activities that they have going on for this year. Everything from champagne bingo and just fun different activities, coconut bowling. There's really something fun for everyone to do here, or there's plenty of quiet relaxation areas and even a quiet pool. If you don't want to participate in everything that's going on, there's plenty of little quiet nooks and crannies for you to find yourself in. And then if you look at that beach picture, past the red roof that kind of zigzags, those are all little huts and they are for the local vendors. So you don't have the local vendors coming onto the beach and bothering you. You can go and walk to them. They are all absolutely lovely. Last time I went, I of course didn't have my wallet with me, found something that I wanted. The woman gave it to me and said, just come back and pay me later. I mean, like, these people are absolutely wonderful. English speaking, US dollar accepted everywhere. So it just makes everything about vacation really great and level one with the US State Department. So really wandering around the island is no big deal at all. Go out and explore the other restaurants or just enjoy everything that some of these all-inclusives have. So these are, this is a, this is the beach view room. This is not a beachfront room. The rooms are big. The bathrooms are huge. They're absolutely wonderful. I mean, look at that view. Is that not fantastic? And that's the view from the restaurant. This is the Aqua Bar, which is the easiest bar to access from the beach. They do occasionally have somebody walking the beach as well that'll take your drink order. But I call this, sober up time. When you leave the beach, you go to the bar, get another drink. It's that 5 minutes that, you're without a beverage, and then you can take your drinks into the water, sit on those wonderful loungers. I always tell everybody bring a little raft with you because the loungers will get full, but you can always hang on to them and hang out with everyone. The water here is crystal clear. It's wonderful for snorkeling. It's great for stand-up paddle boarding. They have all the different catamarans. They will take you out on the catamaran and show you how to you know ride the Hobie Cat. So just the staff is absolutely amazing. And of course, the coffee shop. This is one of my favorite coffee shops. Always great pastries. This is the infinity pool. They also have another bigger main pool, but this one looks right out onto the beach. And then the Tickle Turtle pool is the one over in the quiet area. And it is so cute. It's got this wonderful, like, giant ceiling fan and all this wonderful, nice tenting. So if you're looking for a place to escape to in the shade, the Tickle Turtle Pool is definitely the spot for you. But this beach is absolutely wonderful. It's a quarter mile long beach, but it's just absolutely wonderful. They just all the brand new lounge chairs just arrived, so no more of those blue ones that when you sit in them, you know, the back goes up and hits you in the back of the head. They got these gorgeous new tan lounge chairs that I cannot wait to use. So, of course, the water hammocks, the Hobie cats, the snorkeling, and they have a wonderful spa as well. So, something for your clients. It's in walking distance to Devil's Bridge, as is the veranda, and so is Hammock Cove. So, just always different stuff to do. The pickleball, they have 6 pickleball courts at this property. There's always beach volleyball or something going on. They have table tennis, they have the billiards tables, all different types of classes. They even have an aloe rejuvenation thing where you can actually make the aloe and just enjoy that at like 3:30 in the afternoon, break time from the sun before you get ready for dinner. So just a nice way to like get your face all ready for a fun evening. The entertainment is always great. Like I said, they have the carnival party, they have the beach party, white party. So you can go to the 5 different restaurants that they have, most of which are all air conditioned as well. So just one of those great properties that's fantastic for every age group. This resort has a following where the people have been going back for years and years and years. So it's always fun to see who you're going to see again when you're there, and it's just absolutely amazing. Now we're going to go to St. James Club. This is the only one of the properties that is family friendly. Now I spoke about the Royal Suites, their adults only section. But now we'll focus on the rest of the resort. It's that real authentic Caribbean type property. The rooms are very nice. There's coffee makers in all the rooms. There's a refrigerator. So very easy for your mornings. This is the view from the 1111 restaurant. I always want to call it 7-Eleven. You know, it's one of those things. But its name is 1111, and that's also its hours. So it's really easy to remember what time you can go for lunch and how late you can get food. Coco's is authentic island cuisine, which is absolutely wonderful if you want to try the curry goat and the oxtail and you don't want to wait for the Caribbean beach party that they have here as well. Piccolo Mundo is the one that does require an additional fee. However, it is amazing Italian food with the ambiance is amazing. You know, with the piano player and just the mood lighting, that's absolutely fantastic. The Memorial Bay Grill, where you have all your different seafood. They do have a buffet there, different night. Um, Docksiders, and then the Rainbow Garden, which is where the buffet is every night, although they do close it on different nights so that they do fine dining in there as well. So when the Memorial Bay Grill is open and Docksiders for the buffet, then the Rainbow Garden will be open for regular dinner. They have a super fun nightclub here as well. So something to do at night, or just go in and cool off in the afternoon. They do have a movie theater, which can also be rented out for if you're having any type of meetings. It just pretty much encompasses everything, especially if you're doing a destination wedding, because the adults can get their space and then the kids can still have theirs. The kids club is wonderful. The sits in between is, and of course, you know, the coffee shop. This resort has the best chocolate croissants on the island, or pretty much anywhere. But it's this one that has the really, really good ones. I don't know what the chef does different, but oh, I go back even when I'm on site inspections. I sneak in and I grab a chocolate croissant for myself. So the main pool where all the activities are going on, all, you know, from water aerobics to different contests, the outdoor entertainment they'll have around the pool as well. It's a really fun resort, but also with plenty of space that, you know, if you don't want to listen to the music, it's not close to all the rooms, so you're, and it does end by 11, and then where the music would continue inside so it's not disturbing anybody, especially with the kids. On the beach side on Memorial Bay, they have a wonderful pier, great for wedding pictures. One year we did a wedding down in Antigua, and the bride decided she wanted to trash the dress. So this was just the perfect spot to do that from, and the pictures were absolutely amazing. But she walked out to the end of that pier and just jumped right on in. Um, so just a bunch of different things that you can do at the weddings in Antigua. And then they have a wonderful golf cart that rides around that beach that brings you different beverages so you don't have to walk all the way back to the grill to get your drinks. And of course, they have the catamarans. They even have those step paddle things that I haven't tried those yet one of these days. Wonderful view, for the spa as well. They have three pickleball courts here. And then, of course, they have the different games rooms and all that type of stuff as well. The gym here is fantastic as well as the gym that is at Pineapple Beach Club. But just, wonderful areas to walk around. And this is the adults only section. So there's basically a sign at the start of this walkway that says no children allowed past this point. And then the veranda. This was a family-friendly property. It reopened 2 years ago as an adults only property. They kept a lot of the fun things and then they added some that were even better. So they kept the miniature golf course. They kept the games rooms and all that. They took the kids club and turned it into a sports bar that stays open till at least 1 o'clock in the morning. That has great bar food, great place if you want to get one of those groups to come down to the destination to watch the Super Bowl game or the World Series or anything like that. The staff dresses up, as cheerleaders, and they really make it a fun time for everyone. So there's always something just enjoyable happening at this property. In addition to the white party, they have the pink party. So the pink party is everyone wears a little bit shade of pink, but all the desserts are chocolate. So chocolate martinis, and it's just a whole chocolate theme type of event. So really fun things to, if you want to join in with everyone, or you have the wonderful restaurants that you can enjoy on your own. They have a pizza restaurant as well. So the brick oven pizza that you can get right on the beach. It does have on this beach, which is Lover's Beach, it is quite a long staircase to get down those stairs. However, they also have Rasta Beach, which is at the other end of the property, that is completely flat and very easy to get into, with another restaurant down at that end that has excellent barbecued chicken, ribs, and of course, amazing grilled fish. It's a wonderful property. They updated the pool, they put in all the loungers, they have fun entertainment every night, they have a great spa. The property really has everything that you can possibly be thinking of for your clients or your vacation. It is a 40-acre property, so this is a very big property, and it's got rolling hills, so nothing that's too much to walk up and down, but they do have golf carts, like bigger golf cart buses that continuously ride around the property, and there are several different bus stops. And of course, they have phone booths along the way that you can stop and call for one of the buggies to come and get you as well. So this is the room from the 2-bedroom villa that's up at the top of the hill that has a private plunge pool. So if you have your groups, another great option would be that 2-bedroom unit as well. They have other 2-bedroom units a little bit further, well, right behind the sports bar. Those do not have private plunge pools. However, they are a 2-second walk to one of the pools, and it's like one of the more quiet pools, but you can always find your towels there. It's like one of those little trick things that you tell your clients where to go and get towels. The wonderful bars that they have that are absolutely amazing. So always something fun and enjoyable going on at this property. Portofino's, the food is absolutely amazing. This is the inside of the sports bar. It has all different little cubbies as well lining the room, besides the TVs that they have all over. So if you wanted to watch something that isn't on one of the main TVs, you can go into these little cubbies with 2 to 4 people and watch your own game and not be interrupted by everything else that's going on. There's a games area, which is right behind the main bar and the main pool where all the activities are going on. And then the main pool, which is absolutely phenomenal. All the different activities. This is Rasta Beach. It's a nice, flat, calm beach with, of course, the wonderful pool that sits on the beach as well. So there is a wonderful pool up there as well. And of course, all the different activities. Here's the wonderful miniature golf course. It is a lot of fun. It's always one of those great things, especially if you have a group and you want to add a little bit of competition onto something. Definitely have them come down and play miniature golf. It's right across from the bar, and they were supposed to put bar taps in there, beer taps in there. I don't know if they're in there yet or not. I'll have to check. And then, of course, you can rent the different catamarans, the Veranda Cat, the Calypso Cat, the Pink Panther Safaris, all the different activities can be arranged through the resort as well. And then I added this in here. However, the commission structure and the other travel agent incentives are not part of this resort. And reason being is you can get your clients here for starting rates $200 a night, all inclusive for 2 people, not just one. That is just a Saks Fifth Avenue beach on a older property that is slowly getting renovated. They've renovated all the pools, they've renovated all the restaurants. I love this property. I've been staying here for as many years as I am old, and I think it's just absolutely wonderful. Now, my granddaughter loves to come here. You have to be 12 to come. So she is now at that age where she gets to go to Jolly Beach. And she's just ecstatic about it. That pool is one of the cleanest pools I honestly have ever been in anywhere in the Caribbean. They keep it spotless, and it does have its swim up. They do have the swim up bar there as well. They do have a quiet pool. They have wonderful nightly entertainment. They do have a sit down Italian restaurant is now, but most of the food here is buffet. It does have a great spa too. And all of these rooms are slowly but surely getting redone. Some are having additional space added onto them, but that beach is amazing. This is the long bar. This is where all the entertainment goes on. This is the social area of the resort, and it's in walking distance to the marina. So if you want to stay in a location that you want the all-inclusive luxuries, but you're not really hung up on them, that you still want to go out to dinner and be able to walk to several different places, this is an ideal location when you're thinking about where things are on the island. And besides Elite Island Resorts, to book any of the Antigua properties, the Elite Island Resort properties are in all of these except for Villas of Distinction. So you can definitely find them very easy. And again, this is Jessica's information as well as mine. All of their different brochures you can find online at the EliteIslandResorts.com website. They have a wonderful Discover Antigua and Barbuda. I'm sorry, it's Discover Antigua brochure. They also have other properties in Barbados and in Panama. That you can find out more on those. However, I'm just talking about Antigua. And then they also do have the pickleball guide and how to arrange all of your groups and things like that. But if you need any help, by all means, please feel free to reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to help you bring your groups down to Antigua, or just your solo travelers, or small groups. Group is 5 rooms when it comes to Elite Island Resort. So once you get to that 6th room, that's already a group. So you can really make the best of having just a few people come along with you, or put together, we love groups that have 100 rooms in them as well. And then you can also become a Black Pineapple awardee. So plenty of different things for you to do. And thank you so much for listening. I appreciate it.
Wow. Thank you so much, Kim, for sharing all of this great information. These properties are absolutely beautiful, and this is something that we're all super excited to share with our clients. And me, myself, I'm ready to come to Antigua. Okay. I am ready
Follow
to
me on
experience
Facebook.
this. Yes.
Follow me on Facebook. I'll be posting all of Pineapple Beach Club next week. Um, well, week after next. They're even having a Halloween party down there, so it's like we're even bringing our costumes. So it should be a lot of fun.
Okay. Yeah. So before we officially close out, I'd like to open up for questions. Anybody have any questions for Nina? Please drop them. I'm sorry, not Nina. Kim. Please drop your
I'll
questions in the
answer to
chat
anything.
box. Okay. Nina said, let's plan an elite group fam trip. I'm with that. Okay. Anybody have any questions for Kim? Um, can you share your link so we can follow you?
Oh, it's Kim Justin Essen Antigua Barbuda. It's on the card that's showing.
Okay.
Yeah, Kim Justin Essen Antigua Barbuda.
Okay, great.
And I'll have a new
All right.
Instagram up soon. Yay.
Okay, and we have a question. Any golfing near any resorts?
The golfing is about a 25-minute ride from the veranda, pineapple, and hammock. Depending on
Okay.
where you're staying, it could be as close as 10 minutes away. So it's the two
Okay.
golf courses, Cedar Valley Golf Club and Jolly Beach Golf Resort. So those are the two golf courses that we have on property. For example, Galley Bay is close to the Jolly Harbor um, golf course. They even have golf clubs at the resort that you can borrow to go play golf.
Okay.
So,
Okay, and can you tell us more about wellness?
well, we have Wellness Month that is coming up in January. That's our normal wellness month. Everything in Antigua is basically fresh food, fresh vegetables, and all of that to begin with. And then as far as wellness, we'll have different yoga places scattered throughout the island for yoga. There's yoga instructors at pretty much all of the resorts. All of the properties have some type of spa. It all depends on what type of wellness thing you're looking to do. Like if you have one of the spiritual people who wants to come down and do a girls' retreat and things like that. Some of the different resorts are better suited for that. Carlisle Bay, absolutely amazing. They have that wonderful pier that they do the yoga on, and it's like a real nice spot to meditate, as well as Galley Bay has all the different areas as well. Even Pineapple and Veranda have so many different quiet corners, nooks, and crannies that you can really put together any type of wellness retreat or any other type of retreat that you're interested in doing. And we do have plenty of, different vendors down on the island. Or if you want to bring your own guru down with you, that's definitely an option as well, especially when the groups, can start at your sixth room is makes the group. So but if you have any
Okay.
other like direct questions, send me an email and then I can answer exactly what you're looking for specifically.
Okay, great. Marquita says she will contact you.
Perfect.
Okay. Any more questions for Kim? Well, these were some great questions, and oh yeah, someone says great for a teacher's getaway. Absolutely.
Oh
You know, the
yeah.
questions, yes, the questions were great. And I just want to thank everyone for engaging and thank you, Kim, for sharing this insight with all of us. We truly appreciate you, your time and your energy that you poured into us. We greatly appreciate it. So, everyone, they're already putting their information, their email addresses in the chat. And
Excellent.
just want to make sure we all do that. And on behalf of our One Star Platinum, Nina Jackson Mitchell, and the entire elite team, we sincerely thank you for everything. This was great. This
Thank
was
you
great.
so much. I'll look forward to next year when
Okay.
I get to do it again. And definitely, keep me in touch about it, keep in touch with me about everything. And any questions, anybody that has, honest and truly, do not hesitate to reach out to me. I will definitely answer everyone. I don't care where you live. It's.
Thank you. Thank you so much,
Thank you
Kim.
so much.
Okay, everyone have a great
Do the
evening.
specialist program.
Oh yeah,
That's
absolutely. I'm almost done. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Good night, everyone.